Cobalt is expected to gain further in 2026. Though Congo has lifted the ban on the critical metal export, it has introduced a quota regime from October 15. Namaste. Cobalt is the commodity that has gained the most this year. Its gains have been more than gold, silver, or platinum. Prices of the critical metal have increased substantially since February this year after Congo banned its exports. The ban was imposed after prices declined to $21,000 due to surplus supply. The price of cobalt, used mainly in rechargeable batteries in the electronics sector and in EVs, has soared to $48,750 a ton on the London Metal Exchange currently. Congo, which accounts for 75% of global exports of the critical metal, lifted the ban on October 15 but has decided to impose an export quota. Research agency BMI, a unit of Fitch Solutions, has forecast cobalt price to average $25 a pound or $55,150 a ton in 2026 in view of the quota regime to replace the export ban. Luca Sazzini, an expert, said on Pricepedia that the new quota, along with stricter penalties for violations, has pushed LME cobalt prices above $42,000 a ton. The mechanism aims to regulate export flows in a more structured manner. Exports until the end of the year have been capped at 18,125 tons, with shipments in October set at 3,625 tons and 7,250 tons each in November and December. BMI says Chinese refiners have drawn down the inventories of cobalt during the Congo ban and they have rapidly depleted. The quota will be extended to 2027, but BMI expects it to be raised to 120,000 tons. The annual quota allows direct exports of 87,000 tons from mining companies. An additional strategic quota of 9,600 tons will be at the discretion of ARECOMS, the national regulatory authority. Congo plans to electronically track all mineral exports to increase transparency and traceability. Companies must fully use their allocated volumes or face revocation of quotas. Quotas may also be revoked in the case of environmental violations, tax irregularities, or unauthorized transfers of quotas. BMI has forecast global cobalt mine production at 3 lakh tons in 2026. However, the quota system will result in less than 2 lakh tons reaching the refineries in China. The shortage will result in a market deficit as cobalt demand continues to rise. However, the quota regime could backfire in two ways. First, it will increase the cost of cobalt for end users, most notably battery makers, according to BMI. It will accelerate efforts to reduce or eliminate cobalt in battery chemistry. Second, Congo's leverage in the global cobalt market will diminish in the coming years as Indonesia is ramping up its output. BMI says higher copper prices by 2027 could marginalize cobalt's relative contribution to Congo's external and fiscal position. A key upside risk could be Congo retaining the quota at 96,000 tons in 2027 and 2028. Prices could ease slowly, rolling near $23 per pound or $50,700 a ton. Let's see how things shape up in the coming months. Keep smiling and be happy. Until we meet in our next episode, this is Subramani Congo signing off. Bye and good luck.